Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL offseason, you know that the landscape is constantly shifting, and this year's moves are shaping up to be some of the most intriguing in recent memory. The Packers, coming off a season that many considered a step back but with clear signs of potential, are clearly aiming high for 2025. As the NFL season approaches, teams are finalizing their rosters, filling gaps, and making strategic moves to position themselves for a deep playoff run. And one of the biggest stories that has been making waves lately is the signing of Christian Wilkins, who, until recently, was a free agent after being released by the Las Vegas Raiders. This signing could be a game-changer, especially for the Packers' defense, which has been undergoing some significant transformations. Now, let's rewind a bit and look at the context. Christian Wilkins, a talented and disruptive interior defensive lineman, is no stranger to the NFL. Over his 6 seasons, he has proven to be a force against the run and a relentless pass rusher. His career stats are impressive, with a total of 182 pressures, 28 sacks, and over 200 stops. These numbers speak volumes about his ability to generate pressure on quarterbacks and clog running lanes. But what makes Wilkins a particularly attractive option for the Packers is not just his statistical production, but his versatility and impact on the field. Throughout his career, he's been known for his relentless motor, high football IQ, and ability to disrupt plays from the interior of the line. That kind of talent is exactly what Green Bay needs right now, especially considering the recent trade that sent Micah Parsons to the Cowboys. In that blockbuster deal with Dallas, the Packers acquired one of the most dynamic pass rushers in the league, Micah Parsons, a player who can change the course of any game with his speed and explosiveness. But to maximize the impact of Parsons, the Packers need to reinforce their interior line, which took a hit after trading away Kenny Clark. That's where Christian Wilkins becomes a perfect fit. His ability to collapse the pocket from the inside and create chaos can complement Parsons' edge rushes beautifully. Pairing these two elite talents would give Green Bay a formidable duo that offenses would have a tough time game planning against. It's a strategy that could elevate their defense to a whole new level and make them a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. And let's not forget the bigger picture here. The Packers are all in this season. With Jordan Love entering his prime and the team building around him, they want to make a serious push for the Super Bowl. Signing a player like Wilkins isn't just about patching a roster hole, it's about signaling their intent. They want to be serious contenders, and adding a disruptive force like him on the interior would be a statement. Plus, his experience and leadership qualities would bring additional intangibles to the locker room, inspiring the younger players such as Devontae Wyatt, Karl Brooks, Nasir Stackhouse, and Colby Wooden. These guys are talented, but they need that veteran presence and disruptive force to help them develop and elevate their game. Now, this move also makes sense from a strategic standpoint. Wilkins has been a consistent performer in the league, and his style of play fits perfectly into the Packers' defensive scheme, which has historically prioritized versatility and pressure creation. With Wilkins in the middle, opposing offenses would face a dual threat, him collapsing the pocket and Parsons rushing from the outside, making it extremely difficult to execute their game plans. This kind of interior pressure can lead to more sacks, more turnovers, and overall, a more dominant defense. For the Packers, strengthening their run defense and pass rush at the same time is crucial for their playoff ambitions. It's important to highlight that Wilkins' injury history has been a concern, particularly with his foot injury that led to his release from the Raiders. But recent reports suggest that he's on the right track physically, and if he can prove he's fully recovered and ready to contribute at the highest level, the interest from teams will only grow. The Packers, known for their smart roster management, will surely evaluate his medical reports thoroughly, but if everything checks out, this signing could be a steal. His presence would not only bolster the defensive front but also serve as a morale booster for the entire team, showing that the Packers are serious about competing for championships. The NFL landscape this year is particularly competitive, with teams like the Eagles, 49ers, and Chiefs all loaded with talent. For Green Bay, the key to their success will be not just their offense, which has shown flashes of brilliance under Jordan Love, but also their ability to get consistent pressure on opposing quarterbacks and stop the run. Christian Wilkins, given his track record, is a player who can help them do exactly that. His addition would allow them to play more aggressive, attacking defense, which is essential in today's NFL where offenses are constantly evolving and pushing the limits of what defenses can handle. Furthermore, the NFC North itself is evolving. The Vikings, Lions, and Bears are all making significant moves, and the division is shaping up to be highly competitive. For the Packers, winning the division and making a serious playoff run will require not only talent but also strategic depth at key positions. The signing of Wilkins could be the piece that pushes them over the edge, giving them a defensive anchor that can change games. It's about creating a defense that can keep up with the high-powered offenses in their division and beyond. Now, looking at the bigger picture, the Packers have a rich history of building formidable defenses and winning championships. From the days of the legendary Clay Matthews to the recent success with players like Kenny Clark, their identity has always been rooted in a tough, relentless defensive front. Christian Wilkins embodies that spirit, and his signing would continue that tradition. Plus, his presence would help develop the younger talents, creating a pipeline of disruptive players that could dominate for years to come. In terms of the team's overall outlook, this move sends a clear message to their division rivals and the rest of the league: the Packers are serious about contending now. With a balanced approach, improving both their offensive weapons and their defensive front, they are positioning themselves as one of the most dangerous teams in the NFC. And for fans, this kind of move injects even more excitement into the upcoming season. It's not just about hoping for the best, it's about expecting a team that's willing to make bold moves to bring home another Super Bowl trophy. And let's be honest, the energy around Lambeau Field is already electric when the Packers are competitive. A signing like Christian Wilkins would only amplify that excitement. Imagine the fans' reactions, the roar of the crowd when Wilkins makes a key stop or sacks the quarterback. This could be a defining season for the Packers, and their fans are eager to see how it unfolds. The NFL is a league where one or two moves can change everything, and this signing could be that move that propels Green Bay back into the championship conversation. So, as we look ahead to the season, keep an eye on this developing story. Whether Wilkins signs with the Packers or not, it's clear that they're making strategic moves to build a team capable of competing at the highest level. The defense, in particular, is a focus, and signing a player of Wilkins' caliber would be a huge step forward. The journey to another Super Bowl is always filled with twists and turns, but with the right pieces in place, the Green Bay Packers are positioning themselves to be a team to watch. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential signing? Do you believe Christian Wilkins could be the missing piece for this team? How do you see him fitting into their defensive scheme? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. The season is just around the corner, and the excitement is building. Let's get ready for what promises to be an incredible ride.